Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a fantastic week. In today's video, I wanted to show you some new toys from Northern Parrots. They very kindly sent these to us a little while ago, and I wanted to show you some of the ones that have been top favourites with our guys. And again, with any video like this, I want to give a disclaimer. I am fully aware of the cost of living crisis. We're definitely feeling it here too, but ultimately the birds are always going to need more stuff. They're always going to need more toys. And while DIY toys are awesome, and we do make a lot of DIY toys, we also do like to treat our birds as well. So if you'd like to check out Northern Parrots at the end of this video, there'll be a link in the description. But let's get straight into things. So the first one I wanted to show you is actually my favourite, and this is Jimmy the lobster. Jimmy's made out of hardwood, so not all birds are going to like this, but mine do. Jimmy is also a perch. You've got the little bits and pieces back there, so you can pop him on the cage, and then your bird can have a great time sitting on him and playing with his little lobster claws. I just think it's really fun and innovative and something a little bit different as well, having a perch and a toy, and it's Jimmy the lobster. So I think he's awesome, and he's definitely one of the favourites. This toy is also really awesome. I really love the colours on this one. This is the Hawaii garland ring, and it's got vine balls, it's got a metal ring that goes round, and it's also got these pieces of wood. These kind of look like sort of pencil sharpenings almost. They're just pieces of wood that are woven around. This looks like a really cool idea for a swing. Your bird could sit on it while they're chewing the rest of it, and it just is a different kind of toy in a circle shape, and it's really, really nice. So I really like this one, and Olive actually really likes it as well when we've offered it to her, so this is really cool. Now, speaking of Miss Olive, her ultimate favourite toy currently is this one. We have one in with her currently, so I've got a spare here, which is awesome, and this is the Shredding Pouch Chewable Foraging Parrot toy. So this is a lovely little sort of palm leaf pouch. It's got some wooden stars on it and some tissue paper string, and Olive likes to sit next to it. So with single birds, obviously we have plans to bond up Olive with other members of our flock, but it's going to take its time, and that's fine. We're not in a rush, but she does like to kind of sit next to something and have something pressing up against her. We call it a cuddle toy. Not something on her back because that will stimulate hormones, but she likes to just rest against something. And currently the shreddable pouch is her cuddle toy, and she really likes it. She likes to sit next to it and shred it and chew it, and that gives her a lot of comfort, so that's really cool. They also do this in a larger size as well if your bird is bigger or your bird prefers bigger toys. And again, with toys like these, you can always make them into foraging toys by popping little treats in, and then your bird can have a great time with it. Now, this bad boy is very large. I'm going to stand back to show you. This is the Purse Party Chewable Foraging Toy. So if you could have a look, Pickles has got a lot to say about this toy. It has lots of little tiny foraging baskets on there. Do you want to have a look? I might check it out. It's full of tissue paper, crinkle paper, that kind of thing, and it's all on a nice long string. So again, it can be made into a foraging toy. You can hide some of your bird's favourite treats in here, and they can have fun chewing it as well as playing with it. And Pickles, you've got a lot to say, haven't you? What do you want to tell everyone? Is this a nice toy? Yeah. So this is awesome, and this is a very big toy, but it is designed for small birds. So one of the things that I am very passionate about is having very large cages, even for small birds. You can kind of see a few in the background there of our cages. We have flight cages for all the birds because they give lots and lots of space. And toys like this will fit in it. If you have a smaller cage, you're not going to be able to fit many of these kinds of toys in there. So having a bigger space allows for more enrichment opportunities for your bird, including this awesome toy. So this is definitely going to be a favourite with our guys because they just love to climb all over things and find their snacks too, and it's just really fun and interactive. Got another large toy here. This is the Pyramid Favour Chewable Foraging Toy. Again, can be made into a foraging toy, as the name suggests, by popping little treats in the little holes. And these kind of look like sort of little wedding favour boxes. I'm assuming that's what they are. And you can also get this in like a single form. We've got that as well, where it's just the one, if you want to give your bird just one. Or you can have a really cool stack of 3. Again, it's got the sort of tissue paper strings coming out and lots of crinkle paper hidden inside. And cardboard is an awesome material for small birds. A lot of people get a lot of these really hard wood toys for small birds, and they don't always know what to do with them. Sometimes their beak just isn't quite strong enough to chew them, so having mixed materials in your bird's cage that are natural and easily shreddable are really awesome for your bird to enjoy chewing. Isn't that right, Pickles? But saying that, you can have some hardwood to mix up things for your bird. So this one here is the Java Spongy Parrot toy. And in the center is a huge piece of loofah, and that is very soft, again, nice and natural. You can actually grow loofah at home. I haven't tried, it's on my sort of to-do list of things to try. Loofah is a great material for birds to chew, as long as it is natural loofah and not kind of a synthetic pretend loofah. But on this toy you have got some Java wood. Now Java is an exceptionally hard wood. That's why things like Java trees, mini Java trees are made out of it, because it's really sturdy, although big beaks will be able to go through it. And Kipling's beak as well, which is very strong, can chew Java. Not all birds will be able to chew it, but it does make for a fun foraging toy. We've got pieces of cork on here. Cork bark is amazing. That's probably one of Chip and Fish's favourite toys, is cork bark. A little bit harder to get in the UK in safe sources, but it's on this, which is awesome because this is safe. And then we've also got paper string holding it together, and lots of little bits and pieces, and also some shells as well. Natural shells are safe for birds, so that's really cool as well. But again, I really love these mixed materials toys. I think these are really fun, and I think probably Chip and Fish are going to have this one in their cage and see what they think. Right, on to another big one. We've got a lot of big toys in this video, but we really enjoy giving our birds big toys. We do have some small ones as well, but bigger toys, and just climb all over them, and it's just loads of fun. So here is this bad boy. His name is Have a Ball Parrot toy. And as the name suggests, there's lots of balls on here, lots of vine rattan balls. There's loads of lolly sticks as well. Again, lolly sticks are a real favourite here. Olive really likes lolly sticks. So does Louis and Kipling. So yeah, really popular kind of material for our birds. But the cool thing about this one, not only is there lots of colours, which is great and stimulating for parrots because they have an amazing range of colour vision, but there's just lots of bits and pieces. One of Chip and Fish's favourite things to do is to sit on their sisal rope, and they will pull up one of these strands, and then they'll hold it in their little foot and chew away, and it's really fun because it gets your bird using other parts of their body. Again, if they climb on it, they'll be exercising in other ways, which is why we really like these big toys. And there's just lots of different things to do. And of course, if your bird shreds it and it all comes apart, there's loads of individual toy parts here, so you can save them and then remake a DIY toy. So lots going on here, and this is really awesome. Now, I mentioned loofah already, but this is a nice simple toy which I think is going to be very good for the birds. This is the loofah vine and stacks toy. Again, vine balls, loofah, and then thinner slats of hardwood. Typically, if you're going to offer a lot of hardwood to your small birds, you want to do it in thin slats. If you're doing big chunks, they're going to find it hard to interact with it. You may have to teach them, but not all beaks can actually get through some of the harder wood. But when it is in thinner pieces, it's a lot easier for them to kind of nip away and shred that. But this is a nice simple toy. So this next toy, again, is another nice big one. Again, lovely theme here. And this is the Maui parrot toy. And there are so many different materials on this one. We've got corn husks, which again are a favourite for our birds. We've got little wooden balls. We've got a huge vine ring that they can sit on. We've got wooden stars. We've even got mahogany pods. And again, they're slightly tricky to find in the UK. So when I do see toys that have mahogany pods on them, I'm always getting them up and buying them because they are a softer kind of wood, and lots of small beaks really love mahogany. I know budgies go absolutely wild for it. So if you can find it where you are in the world, definitely get yourself some for your birds because they will enjoy it. All of ours absolutely love mahogany, don't you, Pickles? Too busy cuddling. But yeah, this is a really cool toy, and again, as I said throughout this video, having mixed materials toys are really, really enriching and stimulating. And of course, as I mentioned in the last toy, because there are so many different bits and pieces, if your bird shreds them and they fall on the floor and they're not dirty, save them, and then you can make DIY toys again with the fallen parts. And the last thing I wanted to show you today isn't actually a toy, but it is something new from Northern Parrots which I wanted to show you, and this is a bag of oat sprays. Now, over the years, I've had loads of people, especially from the US, saying, oh, you need to try oat spray with your birds, and I haven't been able to find it. We only get things like millet spray and that sort of thing here, but Northern Parrots do oat sprays, so this is a good alternative. It's something really fun that you can offer your bird, and it's something a little bit different too. You can hang it in the cage, you can offer it piece by piece, you can put it in dry mix. There's so many different things that you can do with this, but I think our birds are going to love it because they do love oat kind of bits and pieces. But again, another really fun addition to a nice varied and balanced diet for your bird. So that brings me to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the lovely goodies that the wonderful people at Northern Parrots sent us. Thank you again to Northern Parrots for sending them over. Our birds are very thankful as well. If you've bought your bird anything new recently, do let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Or if you have any favourite stores where you are in the world, Or if you've made any awesome parrot toys from DIY things, let me know as well. But in the meantime, from Pickles, who's desperate to go to David, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having an amazing day. Take care and see you later.